Hello, welcome back to Let's Blindly Play Bureau Agent Kendall. A sort of slightly pervy, as you can guess from the lingering chest shot here, slightly pervy, very, very talky detective game on Xbox Live Indie Games. So we're starting our next day, the 10 millionth day of this investigation. And let's see what we're going to do next. I think we need to choose our lines of investigation and just make sure that I've actually chosen some things that I haven't asked people about already. So, I've completely forgot what I asked about before. Did I ask about that? Don't think so. Okay, I'm going to assume I chose all of this shit last time. Let's go. Let's just get on with it. Firstly, go and see Moore. And after unexpectedly sleeping with him last time, I expect this to be quite awkward. Yes, look adoringly at his flat. Oh, God. Get on with it! Okay. Can you give me the details on your Scotch purchase? Whoa, don't even say hello or anything, just march in, stand right in front of the picture of his grandmother and go, "Oi! Tell me about your booze." Sure, I bought the Scotch from a guy named Eric Evans. Right, so he's one of Holly's contacts. J.S. Jones. Scotch was appraised by J.S. Jones. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. They only spoke on the phone. Well, yeah, it is a lot of money. It was, what was it, 40,000 or something? No big deal. I did some checking and Holly knew. Evans seems a little too slick for me, but nothing to make me worry. So not a good old reliable Cockney white boy like you. Okay, well, I need to run before we accidentally have sex again. Maybe I'll take you up on the sex beer next time. Bye! Is it slightly awkward that I'm saying this in front of a looming picture of your grandmother? Well, tough shit. Okay, where next? Okay, well, since this J.S. Smith, or whatever the hell it was. Who was it? J.S. something. Is one of Holly's contacts. Let's see if we can ask her about that. Okay, let's start with Eric Evans then. Okay. Holly. And watch out for the boob reveal again. Oh no! She's not wearing any clothes, just like the previous dozen times I've been here. What a shock! Not very good at spotting patterns, are you, Kendall? Here we go. Does she never stop sitting by the pool? I mean, what does she do all day there? Does she just wait for people to ring the doorbell so she can come to the door? Is this her hobby? I wanted to talk to you about Eric Evans. Moore said that you knew him and helped set up the Scotch deal. I barely know him, and probably cannot be much help. That's an odd way of phrasing it. The writing's like that a lot in this game. Lurches between quite informal and weirdly formal. Anyway, Moore has all the information. How do you know this guy? We went out a few times. If he was in town, we might do something. All of this while you were dating Moore? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's almost philosophical. None of it matters. Even your questions don't matter. The crime doesn't matter. This is all fleeting. That's why I sit naked in the garden. It's a philosophical stance. Alright, let's go and talk to Williams. I don't think there's anything really useful to ask him. Oh no, I didn't choose my thread. I'm just going to repeat the last conversation. No! Oh God, save me. No. Okay. Is it too late? I hope not. I don't know if there's even anything to ask him about. No, I don't want to look at his picture. Okay. There's nothing new to ask him about. Should have just gone home instead. I wonder if you get more research time if you don't waste your time coming and talking to Williams at the end of the day. I'll have to try and remember to do that the next time. Oh, God damn it. Come on. Yes, end of the day. So usually at the end of the day we get 4 hours, I think. Let's try not talking to Williams tomorrow and see if we get more time. Hello. In order for Holly to tell you anything about Eric Evans, she needs to like you. Do some real research on teaching and talk to her about that before asking about Evans. But don't accidentally sleep with her like you did with Moore. A quick conversation on teaching will just piss her off. Alright, I don't want any hints. Bugger off. Okay, research time. So I think I did quick research on teaching before. So, let's... None of that's of any interest, really. Let's just use our time doing proper research on teaching. It's possibly the only useful thing Dale Kyle has ever said. No, I don't want the threads. I want background information. Alright. Okay. Yeah, let's start with basic preschool teaching, which takes all of our 4 hours for today. But since Holly is really the only lead we have for tomorrow, that's that. Your feet freak me out, Agent Kendall. Okay, so what have we got? Presumably a new thread to ask her about. Not more. Holly. Okay, what have we got? Teacher conversation. Build rapport. Okay. I wouldn't have guessed that just asking her quickly about teaching would have made her hate me. I mean, I could have guessed... Why is that still saying new? What's new? Fine, bollocks to you then. I suppose I'd better choose a new thread for more just in case. But I can do that tomorrow. Yeah, I would have guessed that a quick conversation wouldn't make her like me much, but I wouldn't have guessed it would turn her against me. Anyway, lingering chest shot. Let's go straight to Holly. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Look lustfully at her house. Here we go. Yes, her Ferrari or Lamborghini or whatever the fuck it is. Yes, she comes to the door naked. Prepare to be shocked, Agent Kendall, as you're shocked every day. Saunter, 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 unnecessary shot. Gasp! She's still naked! Or maybe what she's actually looking at is the fact that Holly wears the same underwear every day. Teaching is a thankless job. Again, no preamble. Just straight there. She opens the door. Teaching is a thankless job. It's a tool of politicians, unions, and too many teachers not to be a victim of micromanagement. Why do you want to do it? Whoa, get all that out there before she can even say hello. What the hell? Exactly. This is why it's taking me forever to get my degree, because I don't want to do teaching. The pay sucks. It's all oversight, paperwork, and standardized testing. But I know that's not what it says, but actually, at a glance, that's what my eyes read. Standardized. Seriously, I don't know what's going on in my head today. We could try charter schools. What the hell's a charter school? Some are really awesome. Although the pay is usually worse. She just said that the pay is part of the problem. Oh, so you find your job doesn't pay you enough. Here's a suggestion. Take a worse paying job. You're the worst advisor in the world, Agent Kendall. You're a terrible detective, terrible investigator, terrible advisor. And you have awful taste in men. You know, more? Seriously? Oh, you're just the worst person ever to exist. Yeah, that is probably the way to go. I do like these bad-paying jobs. You were just complaining about the money! Look at this. Look at this bit of dialogue here. How does this make any sense? Is it just me? It is less money, but money should be one of the last reasons to be a teacher. I just need to build up some cash. Yeah, it's true. It does pay less, but it shouldn't be about the money. I just need some money. What the fuck? This dialogue makes no sense. Ugh. You still did not say why you want to be a teacher? That's not a question. Don't use a question mark. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on the punctuation warpath today. You know I'm crabby. I don't really talk about it. Shit. You're an FBI agent. Didn't you come here to talk about the fire? I just decided to read that shit in the wrong tone for a laugh. It wasn't as funny as I hoped it would be. Now I really want to see you with the rest of your clothes off. I mean, now I really want to know. Oh no, I've spent too much time around Dale Kyler. I had a really bad bike accident when I was 8 years old, the day before I turned 9. I was riding along the street, hit a drain cover, the handlebars twisted, one of them went right through my face. That's why I have this lopsided mouth. My parents had watched me in a paranoid daze, trance, for years afterwards. No more bikes, no children either. They locked me in the cellar. I'd never be able to have kids, because although one handlebar went through my face, one of the pedals went right through my uterus. I don't know. Did you know it then? Did people test you to see if you could be made pregnant to determine this? That's just disturbing. She was 8. What's wrong with you? My parents did, but they didn't tell me. They engineered the whole thing. Oh my god. This is just sick. So, I guess that's why you think about teaching. A pedal to the womb will do that. Have you ever considered adopting? It's nearly impossible to adopt a single woman with questionable sources of income. I know. I've asked people to adopt me all my life. I don't want to get married. My only option is more. Would you marry him? Actually, I might. I did sleep with him. But I'm in no rush either. I've got plenty of time to wait for him to shave that moustache off. Anyway, need to go. Bye! Thanks. It felt so good to talk to someone else who doesn't have a moustache. Come back any time and we can hang out. Literally! I think she's related to Dale Kyler. Okay. Let's not waste time with Williams, but we'll stop by and see more. Wow, what an incredible building. I bet he owns the whole lot. Whoa! Oi! Can you give me the details on your Scotch purchase? Yeah. Oh, we've already had this conversation. Let's knock it on the head. Forgot to look if I had a new thread available. Never mind. Let's just go. No! I didn't press that, you bastard! Oh god, this thing is so annoyingly designed. No, I don't want to save the game. Fuck you! And you can't skip all this shit. Urgh! Fuck me. Oh, this is making me dizzy. This weird scrolling thing again. Ugh. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to find out whether we can actually gain extra research time. It's really important to find out more about my pants. Eric Evans, I mean. I'd seriously think about researching my pants, Eric Evans, and talking to Holly. I want to see you talking to her more. In fact, could you stand closer to her the next time? Here's a chance to ask Kyla for some hints. No, let's not. Let's just bloody leave it. Oh, God. Alright. More research. What have we got? Oh, sorry. Doing research. Right. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Check out Eric Evans and the Scotch Appraiser. It's going to be basically Google. Anything I want to use my FBI hours for? Nothing really so far. No. Okay. Let's just do some Googling. Google, Google, Google. Oh no, I clicked on TV tropes. Now I'll be here all night. Okay. So, what have we found out? Jace Jones does appraise Scotch. He claims he never appraised this particular Scotch. And, right, so they only produced 10 cases, so they can't possibly have been all that Mac K that Moore claims he owned. Okay, and he claims he doesn't know Eric Evans. And Eric Evans doesn't exist. So, I think Eric Evans is Holly's secret identity. Oh yes. That's my line of thinking here. Oh, still more new information? Did I not cover everything there? I don't think there's anything new there. Okay. So, I'd better set up some more threads so I don't have a huge cock-up tomorrow as well. Okay. Alright, let's ask her about Eric Evans, now we're best buds. Looks like there's nothing more to ask Moore at the moment, so could just skip both Moore and Williams tomorrow. Just focus on Holly. Yawn bedtime! Okay, day 9. From day9.tv! Those of you who follow StarCraft casts. I've been watching a lot of Day 9 recently, actually. By a happy coincidence. Okay, let's go straight for Holly. Zoom! Lustful gaze. Oh, she didn't linger on the Lamborghini. And we didn't get the lingering shot of her sauntering across in just her pants! Agent Kendall, nice to see you again. Come on in. Oh, God. Do we have another lingering shot? Oh no, only Kendall bouncing across the room. Moore says you introduced him to Eric Evans. Can you tell me a little about him? I don't know him very well. So yesterday you were shocked that you were having this delightful chat with an FBI agent who wasn't asking about the case. And now you're not at all suspicious that, having befriended you slightly, she's suddenly all the way back to business again. Anyway, we went out a few times and he seems to be really wealthy, but I did not care for him. I sometimes start speaking really woodenly for no apparent reason. He told me about the deal he was working, and that he was looking for a buyer. About this time I realised Moore was in dire straits. I didn't even know he could play. And he could use some cash because they're not as popular as they used to be. Why did you not care for Evans? I just had a creepy vibe about him. He reminded me of this guy Dale Kyler. I don't know if you've met him. Maybe it was because he was a little too slick. He made me think he had a lot to hide. Unlike Dale Kyler, who doesn't have much to hide anywhere about his body, if you know what I mean. Do you have any contact info for Evans, or know how to reach him? No! The number I had for him doesn't work anymore. I tried him after this happened to see if there was anything he could do to help Moore. Although I do have some photos of him if you want to have a perv. They're posted online, so just add me on Facebook. Oh god. I actually said that before I read most of the second line. I got to online and just made the next bit up, only to see that it does indeed pretty much say that. Good god. You talked to Holly for a while before leaving. Yay. Alright, let's just... Hello, Maverick Hunter. No Left 4 Dead for me today, I'm afraid. I'm investigating an arson. Let's go home early and see if we have more time. Oh god. What the... So she... Sorry, I don't get it at all. Usually she does her research into sort of a vest and stuff, her day clothes, but when she comes home early, she changes into this sort of workout bikini ensemble and stands in the middle of the room going, yeah, this is my research outfit for the most vigorous research you've ever seen. If you have FBI work, it will still be delivered at the end of the day after Agent Kylo calls. Fantastic. You have 5 extra hours. Okay, so we have 9 hours total. What have we got? Okay. Well, there isn't much more to do that doesn't require FBI hours. This is troubling me a little bit. I suppose this guy could be secretly Eric Evans, but there's no way to be certain without using my FBI hours. I only have 5 left. I might need them. Right, what am I going to do with my 9 hours? Okay, use 2 FBI hours to see if he's shopped around. Use 5 agent hours to check out her full income report, and then I should get 4 more hours later on today. Alright, here we go. Press A to start working on your research now. So it doesn't happen automatically like at other times of the day, just in case you want to sit here and look at Agent Kendall for a while. Well, I don't. Sorry. And she's painting. Now she's stretching. And she's pouting into the phone. She's flexing. Wow. That wasn't creepy at all. Alright, what have we got? Based on IRS returns and a quick check for the sources of unreported income, Holly makes less than $13,000 a year. But she has frequent deposits. Large amounts of money. But they're almost always in even amounts. No large deposits around the time of more Scotch purchases, though, which does make her involvement seem a little less likely. My FBI research won't come in until later in the day, though. Hello, Kyler. I've changed back into my day clothes again. Hello. We may have had a big break in my pants in this case. It has to do with the photo you got of you and Holly. I'll need to check some things around and get back to you later on after I've worn out my leads. Bye! I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at my own creepy Dale Kyler, but... anyway, here we go. Off we go. Go to bed. So, let's have a look at the hypotheses. I think it should be fairly straightforward. Oh no, they're all weak. It seems like the more I find out, the weaker my hypotheses become. What the fuck? Alright. More research then. Huh, not more research. Oh yeah, that was a pun. That's what that was. Okay, so there's really not much to find out about him. There's that, which will come in later. I can find out about her car and house, but I don't see the point, really. But I've done pretty much everything regarding him, so it is basically just Holly's car and house. Alright, let's see what we turn up. Googling our clothes, Googling our clothes. We've done our stretching and flexing, can't face any more of that today. So, sorry, I was just stopping my laptop going on to standby. Those of you who are regular viewers will be quite accustomed to that. Holly's car is worth over 300 grand. Transferred to her as a gift 6 months ago, but it's owned by a company operating out of the Caymans. That's not suspicious at all. And her house is 1.6 million? Jesus Christ. Alright, well that's all very suspect. Anything on more? Called Atlanta, Georgia quite a lot, but then he stopped. And the week before the fire he called his insurance company and several calls to Holly, which isn't particularly suspicious. Well, nothing very revealing there. Looks like there are no new threads, so I kind of don't know what to ask people now. I could... I don't know, did I ask about that? I think I did. Well, I'll select it just in case I didn't. Suppose I could build more rapport. But I don't know. Would that help? Probably not. Maybe she'll give me a different answer about the car and the house. Now we're friends. There's nothing more to ask him at all, so let's just skip. Okay, I think we'll get one more day before I call a halt to this, unless something dramatic and exciting happens. Oh, hang on, what's this? This is different. Oh my god! Gratuitous nudity! No! Sorry to wake you up. I just had my nose pressed to the window and I couldn't resist calling you to get that lovely upright nude shot. Is that okay? We just had a big break in my pants, thanks to you. Great. Shit. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's the time to shit, so shit at once. I demand it. In other news, what's going on? I guess we could try to have the case break at a more suitable time. Get serious. With me! Holly and Moore are both in danger, because I'm going to murder them if you spend any more time with them. Holly is closer to you. In every possible sense. So you can go and check on her, and maybe she'll be naked. Perhaps you should be naked as well. Oh wait, you already are. I'll check in with Moore and punch his stupid moustache right off his face. And then I'll catch up with you at Holly's place, just as you both get comfortable. What the fuck is going on, Dale Kyler? The photo you got from Holly matches... Holly, astonishingly. Oh no, wait. Someone who's been on the top of my list of people to murder for a long time. Eric Evans is not his real name. We'll call him Eric, since I don't know what his real name is. He produces and sells drugs. He markets them to seniors, mainly in the United... So, he peddles heroin to old people? Oh, hold on. Yes. Okay, I get it. Drugs in the American sense. As in medicine. Okay. So, he makes fake medicine and sells it to old people. Cheaper drugs for old people doesn't sound that bad to me. I mean, they're fake, but so what? Old people are nearly dead anyway. The drugs often don't work, as the Verve well knew. Am I showing my age? The seniors die. Isn't that what seniors do, Dale Kyler? Sorry, I thought I'd insert some Kendall dialogue there. Sometimes they have reactions to the material in the counterfeits, and that kills them too. Basically, any old thing kills them. Taking these pills causes randomized death. People break in, stab them in the head, all sorts of things. It's absolute chaos. By our estimates, he's killed tens of thousands of billions of seniors and countless chickens. I honestly did read that as chickens for a second. By the numbers, he has killed many more people than the most well-known war. Probably. Thanks to the photo you got from Holly, we now have a picture of her. I mean him. Him, yes, not her. I don't have any pictures of her, despite paying my surveillance team quite well. About an hour ago, Holly started deleting all her content off the web. I should know. I have her Facebook open in my browser 24/7. Earlier on, Moore had all of his moustaches shut down, even all the spare ones. Neither one of them is answering the phone. You think Eric's got to them? Killed them with some counterfeit drugs? Yes, he's very dangerous and very dapper. For I choose to use the word smart in the British sense. This is the first time we've ever been this close to him after a massive 5-year search. Like my let's not even make that joke. I'll see you at Holly's. Zoom! Car's not good enough, and apparently clothes aren't good enough either. Oh yeah, you can tell Agent Kendall means business when she rides a bike in a bikini. What? Alright. So. Holly! Are you in there? Hello, Holly! Also, any intruders? I'm coming in now! Where is she? I can't see her boobs anywhere. Oh my god! Oh, no wonder she wears so much makeup. She looks terrible. Oh god, it's like playing Call of Duty! Ah! Where am I? Oh god! Is this one of your kinky sex games, Dale Kyler? He used a lot more rope on me. But then, I suppose I have more rope of my own as well. Are you okay? I see you're not wearing very much. I'm okay. Did anyone know I was here? I didn't. What's going on? I liked that slow, what the fuck are you doing here, shut the fuck up more look from Agent Kendall there. If you didn't notice it, go back and watch, it was hilarious. He is the reason we're here. If you think my sex games are kinky, wait for his. You don't want to know what he's going to do with that silencer. It has been a pain in your ass that I've been waiting to inflict on you all these years. Actually, that's a bit too much like Moore's voice. Let's try and make him brummy. I warn you, my Birmingham accent is terrible. It's been a pain in the ass all these years. To get all you guys here. Pain in the ass is exactly what I want to inflict on Dale Kyler. I also had to bring all your vehicles. I'm on my own, so I had to go back and forth several times, driving them all independently over here. You don't want to know why, because frankly, I don't have a good reason. I would like to know why. Oh, okay. Look at that face. That's the you went out with your friends, you stumbled in drunk, you left the fridge door open, and then you pissed on the bed. You are in some serious shit, mister. Because he plans to kill us by ramming his silencer into our rectal cavities. But I'm not sure why he needs our vehicles too. Even he can't fit them up there. I also don't know why he wants to talk to us first. It's not really a conversational matter. Yes, I'm going to kill you. And I plan to transport you... Oh god, his accent has completely gone out the window. Okay, let's make him Somerset. Yes, I am going to kill you. But I plan to transport your vehicles to another location for the cops to find later. Oh, that's a lot better. A little bit of misdirection, you might say. Okay. Now, I don't want to say fuck you in case the game decides to take it literally and has her actually sleep with him. I mean, you never know when this game is going to do that. So, let's ask about Holly, since I'm sure she's involved in this somehow. Where's Holly? You'll get to see her in a few minutes. We've got kind of a Jekyll and Hyde thing going on. I'll transform into her about 8 o'clock. I was going to do a test run with her now, but you're all awake. Why don't you let everyone else go? I'm the one that you want to penetrate with that silencer. Oh, nice empty rectal heroics there, Dale Kyler. But you know I can't do that. You've all done something that's worth shafting you in the bum for. At least from my perspective, which will be very, very close to your buttocks. Holly posted my photo all over the place. All over Facebook and Twitter and Reddit and just everywhere. Granted, that's more my fault for giving her a load of photos of me, but I'm not very good at taking responsibility. I just shoot people in the face. Moore made the mistake of making a deal with me, but the bigger mistake is drawing suspicion to his case and then to me in turn. Is it a crime to be stupid? Because if so, then charge me as guilty, because I am thick as pig shit. In this case, it'll be reason enough to dispose of Moore. Agent Kyler is probably the most guilty. Guilty of all kinds of horrible crimes, as you probably well know by now. Somehow he sensed I was involved. How did you know that? When you first started out, before killing a lot of old people, you played this game. It was called Duck Hunt. It was one of the early light gun games, and that sniggering dog has haunted me ever since. On the other hand, selling counterfeit goods to distributors and splitting the take with them also led me to you. Killing seniors? That's what I like about you and your type, apart from your creepy voice. The easy ability to turn things into a simple black and white picture. I think it is pretty simple. You shove guns into people's bums, and people die while you make money from counterfeit medicine. You sound like a bad guy to me, and you look like one too. Well, you sound like the worst guy of all. Don't you break into people's homes and look for their cats? That's just creepy. Also, my arm's getting tired from holding this gun. And is that my thumb on the trigger? There's something very wrong with my hand. Okay, so your goal wasn't to kill anyone, you just wanted to make a load of cash. Blah, 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 blah. Oy. The game's getting preachy again. Okay, so, oh god, here we go. Yep, it's back to the preaching from the tutorial. If I spent millions lobbying Congress to change the laws, blah, blah, blah. Unnecessary boob shot. I've never had a soda company tie me up in a factory with plans to kill me. Well, apart from Pepsi. That's the sort of thing they do. Disclaimer, I don't think Pepsi really do that. Don't sue me! Make their products illegal and see what happens. Oh, just you wait. Even Coca-Cola will get in on that one. Tie you up in some field somewhere, get cows to kick you in the face. Oh, it's horrible. Tried it once. Anyway, focus. Focus. Why must you die? Well, you brought Dale Kyler to me, and frankly, as I'm sure you know, no one wants Dale Kyler being brought to them. You have to answer for that one. I'm a civilian. Why do I need to get dragged into all of this, apart from my horrible moustache? Civilian? I didn't realise this was a military operation. Incidentally, I was thinking something quite similar to that a second ago. Civilian is not quite the right word. If you would not have drawn suspicion, apparently I talk woodenly as well sometimes. Oh, this will be happening. You definitely get a gun in the bum. Why are we having this conversation? Just shove that automatic weapon into my rectum already! I was going to question you and maybe even torture you a bit, but frankly, you questioning me has been more torture than I can handle for one day. Why? Well, I've got this hacker friend of mine, and he's been hacking Kyler's PDA, downloaded the entire case, and some photos of you, actually. Let me tell you what's going to happen next. I'm going to knock you all out again and move you into the next room, because that requires you to be unconscious, of course. Although vacant right now, like my head, this is an operational glass factory. I made the fake Scotch bottles in a factory just like this one. Don't know why I'm telling you all this, I just feel confessy today. Oh, God. Alright. So you're going to feed us into a glass crunching machine. Crunches glass and shoots it up into the furnace. Okay, so it'll crunch our bodies and shoot them into the furnace. Hey, alright. We may even find part of the filling in a bottle, but it'll look like a rock. Yeah, because it's really, really common to find rocks in bottles of scotch. Holly is already tied up on the conveyor belt. She has nothing worthwhile to say. For the first round, Kyler and Moore just get to watch. I have to kill all the women first. I'm a traditionalist. Ah! That's nasty. Oh, God. And she's still got nothing on. She really never wears clothes at all. Hey. I don't think we're going to fit through that tiny grate. Oh, God. Oh, no. I don't plan to die. Oh, wait. Oh, it's one of those timed things. Try to get my hands free. That's probably not going to work. No, running out of time. Maybe I could use the glass on the belt to cut the ropes. Stop myself to get glass. Apparently. Oh, God. Oh, that sounds like it's hacking her back apart. Yes. You have a glass shard. Release the feet now. Yeah. Oh, God, that's hideous. You have glass sticking out of your back. Well, get off and run for cover. Man up. Ugh. Very gymnastic. Wow. Whoa. She runs like the wind. Shit. Sorry, but his indifferent shit seems like the most understated reaction to an FBI agent escaping your captivity imaginable. Wow, I'm impressed. Look at that impressed face of his. Can't you tell he's impressed? There's nowhere for her to go. The warehouse is locked up tight. Like your bottom, Agent Dale Kyler. She'll probably bleed to death from all that glass that she stupidly got embedded in her back. Run! Okay, what now? Yeah, sabotage the fuse box. Why the fuck not? Oh, okay. I wasn't really intending to save Holly. Okay, now I'm starting to get pissed off. That almost went Irish for a second there. Okay, so run, run, run. Oh, I suppose we should count ourselves lucky that the glass didn't mysteriously cut the back of her bra. Okay, use the forklift to break through the door. We could have rammed Eric with it, but that doesn't seem very FBI-like, frankly. I'm sure we're meant to be heroic. She's just driving around in circles! What are you doing, you tosser? Boom! Out we go. And... dead? Dead? Why dead? That's stupid! Stupid trial and error bullshit! How in the hell were we supposed to know that brutally killing this man in cold blood was the correct decision? I mean, there's no indication. Fucking thing. It's like Avali's Dungeon all over again. Okay, here we go. Run him over! Run him over! It's not like you're a law enforcer. Boom! Yeah! Take that. Schwarzenegger's got nothing on me. And after that, we wind down with a bit of coffee. Don't mind the bloodstains on the back of my suit. It's nice to see you moving around rather than just stationary in photographs. How are you doing? I set a personal record for the number of pieces of glass I had stuck in my back. My previous record was 137, so I'm doing quite well. Seriously though, I don't know. I've been having a lot of nightmares, mainly about your face. Good. Even in nightmares, at least you're seeing my face. And they're part of the healing process. I was really impressed with the way you ran around half naked and all bouncing everywhere. Let's wrap up this case and unwrap you. Moore and Holly are both being held right now. By me! We need to figure out if we're going to charge them with anything. Let's start with Holly. What do you want to know about Holly? I don't know her measurements offhand. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I want you to answer based on what you saw every time she answered the door to you. Please stick only to the measurements, facts. Does Holly have an alibi on the night of the fire? Yes, but it's a little inconsistent. Based on your research, that is correct. Good job. Holly's original alibi with more stands. I think this is wrong, and you should have been able to find this out, but you didn't. So fuck you! Moving on. Holly has no motive here except her strange cash flow and wealth. For a student, she has a lot of money. What can you tell me about Holly's finances? Well, I've no reason to believe she inherited it, but I'll give it a go. What? I said stick to the facts. You don't have time for you to just make things up. I think we dropped my balls here. It would be nice to know where her money comes from, but you didn't find anything out. Well, I didn't have the chance to find anything out. Well, I can't... This isn't like a desktop role-playing game. I can't just ask what I want to ask. You have to give me lines of inquiry to follow, and you didn't, so fuck you, game. Alright, on to Moore. Did Moore burn down his warehouse? Or just your self-control? Why would Moore burn down his warehouse? To get rid of his debts. We established that. Very good. I think that's exactly what happened. Blah, blah, blah. Does Moore have an alibi? Well, his alibi is that he was with Holly, but at the same time, he's her alibi. They can't be each other's alibi. You know, we have to be able to verify one of them, so you're going to say no. I think this is true, but we don't have any proof. He has an alibi, and that's going to be a big problem in convicting him. Next time, focus on the alibi. Anyway, we don't have a case. So, this has all been a complete waste of time. But you should be proud of putting a forklift truck right through a man's chest. You saved my life and took someone else's. It's not every day that someone saves me at the expense of someone else, and it's not bad for your first case. You've never stepped outside your little IT workshop before, and already you've killed a man in cold blood. Congratulations. You have that excited schoolboy look. I am not taking your trousers off. Okay. I wasn't going to tell you this, but you asked. We have a new case brewing, and it should be very interesting. It's called Case Dale's Underwear. I thought I was going to get a break and a chance to recover from the hundreds of pieces of glass stuck in my back. Yes, a couple of weeks. We have a psychic who's doing something very... Oh, God. It's the X-Files, the game. What is she doing? She's being psychic. Well, yes, actually, that is pretty much what he said. I thought that's what psychics did. Why is that odd? Based on the data I've seen, a psychic has never significantly aided a police investigation. I know, you've seen the X-Files. I don't get it. Oh, bloody hell. Blah, blah, blah. God, now we're being lectured about bloody psychics and cold reading and all that bullshit. Oh my God. A young girl is kidnapped. The kidnapper is male. He has anger issues or self-control issues or libido issues or any of the other issues that afflict me. Yes, I did just say libido. Deal with it. Oh God, trying to do Dale Kyler's voice really messes with my delivery. Anyway. Do those sound like helpful answers or generalities? That thing about being found near water is actually taken from an episode of The X-Files. Oh God. Almost everyone lives near water. Really? Really? Okay, I see. Well, you know, if you grew up way inland like I did, you're looking at puddles and teacups and things that contain water. She said the girl would be found at a farmhouse in a barn that was painted bright orange, blah blah blah. The psychic is somehow involved in the crime and helping us solve it for cryptic reasons of their own. You seem so certain. Isn't it possible that she's actually psychic? I would even agree with you that after you rule out the things that are most probable. What? Oh, yeah. I would even agree with that after you rule out the things that are most probable. What sounds more probable? The person makes up stories about criminal activity, or they have magic powers. Okay, time for a break, thankfully. Does that mean we can go? Can we go now? Ooh, who are you? Oh god. Shower scene. Gratuitous shower scene. And Beardy Man is coming in. Oh no! No! He's going to snap a quick Polaroid! Bang! Oh! To be continued. Presumably, yep, in the second game. Which is called Bureau Shattered Slipper. And if I can be asked, I might play that too. Anyway, I actually expected more than one case in this game, but never mind, eh? Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my absolutely horrific accent impersonations. I hope you got some kind of enjoyment out of my absolute destruction of Bureau Agent Kendall, and rejoin me the next time for more game stuff and perhaps one day more Agent Kendall. See you next time.